A well-dressed woman, the boss of a major company, discreetly hands a bundle of cash to her security guard. Moments later, a young woman walks in for an interview. As she enters, the guard casually tosses the bundle behind her and says, "Ma'am, I think you dropped your money." The woman turns, sees the cash, and without hesitation picks it up, smiling. "Oh yes, that's mine," she says, thrilled. Once inside the elevator, she gleefully mutters to herself, "Wow, I haven't even gotten the job yet, and it already feels like I hit the jackpot." The guard then returns to the boss and subtly shakes his head, a silent no. Next, a young man arrives for his interview. The same thing happens. The boss hands over another bundle. The guard tosses it behind the guy and says, "Sir, I think you dropped your money." The man looks, quickly picks it up and says, "Oh right, that must have fallen out of my pocket," before heading into the elevator. Again, the boss watches everything from behind a wall, and again, the guard returns to her and shakes his head. Finally, a third candidate, a simple and modestly dressed young woman, walks in for the interview. The boss gives one last bundle to the guard, who follows the same routine, tosses the money behind her and says, "Ma'am, I think you dropped this." The girl turns, looks at the money, then turns back and says politely, "No, that's not mine. Someone must have dropped it. Please keep it safe. I'm sure they'll come back looking for it." The guard insists, "You found it, so it's yours now." But the girl shakes her head. "I can't keep something that isn't mine. Someone worked hard for that." She hands the money back to him and walks into the building. The guard turns toward the boss and gives her an okay sign with a proud smile. A little while later, in the waiting room, the first two, the greedy girl and guy, see the humble girl and mock her outfit. "Wow, even village girls are applying for jobs here now," the girl sneers. "Look at her clothes. She looks like she's here to mop the floors." Moments later, the receptionist announces the interview. The arrogant pair get up to go inside. The girl taunts, "You really think someone like you is getting hired? If they wanted to interview you, they'd have called you already. Save yourself the embarrassment and leave before they kick you out." The two confidently walk into the boss's office, but are stunned when she says, "Actually, I already interviewed you both outside, through my security guard." They stare at her in shock. "I needed someone honest for my company, and you both failed miserably." Just then, she asks the receptionist to bring in the humble girl. The boss smiles and says, "I've been looking for someone loyal, someone with integrity, and I just found her." She offers the girl the position of manager, while the other two are escorted out, their pride shattered.